Hey everybody, Andy Stickle here. If you are having a hard time ranking in the Google Maps, then I want to show you a common mistake that we see over and over and over again and how you can quickly and easily fix it. It's something that prevents a lot of lawyers from ranking as high as they should, or as well as they should. And it's really easy to detect, and then it's also really easy to fix. So let me show you this really quickly. I want to show you a search for, let's say, personal injury. If I can spell personal injury attorney, it would probably help if I did my screen share here. All right, so I did a quick search for personal injury attorney, and this is just bringing up personal injury attorneys that are in the area near me. Now, what we're interested in is the maps in this section right here, because this is where, in our experience, we've seen most of the phone calls come from. So I want you to notice we search personal injury attorney, and the category right here is personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney. Now, I want to show you if you do. Now, there's only so many categories. So, for example, if we do car accident attorney, you'll still see that the categories that are popping up are still personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney, because there is no car accident attorney. So if you do something like slip and fall attorney, for example, what'll pop up is apparently no maps pop up for slip and fall attorney. Let's say motorcycle accident attorney. How about that? If I spell motorcycle accident right. So take a look here. And again, still personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney, personal injury attorney, right? Now, let's say, so basically what Google does is it tries to find these categories that are encompassing a wide range of practice areas. So, personal injury inside of there is motorcyclists and car accidents and, should be slip and fall. I'm sure there's a lot of times when slip and fall pops up, or construction accidents or different things like that. So, for example, let's say criminal defense attorney. And you can see again, criminal defense attorney. Now, criminal defense attorney, you're going to have criminal justice attorney. That's the category for criminal defense lawyer. But let's say we want DUI lawyer. So DUI lawyer, again, criminal justice attorney, criminal justice attorney, criminal justice attorney. And you can see when you actually click on the maps, you can see that the category is going to be criminal justice attorney. Now these are ads. So here's an ad. You can see legal services. That's not really the correct. That's not the correct category. Some people have legal services sometimes. Other people have law firms sometimes, and that's why these guys are using ads, because they're probably having a difficult time ranking for DUI lawyer, and they don't realize that they're using the wrong categories for their stuff here. So what I see though often is I see people that have the wrong category selected as their primary category, and that's kind of my point here, right? So if you look at the main practice area, the main category for the searches that you're trying to rank for, you need to start looking at what are the categories that everyone is ranking with. So you can see DUI lawyer. You can see it's criminal justice attorney, 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 criminal justice, criminal justice. So every single one of these is criminal justice. Now, every once in a while, when you get to the bottom, the first page, or even on the second page, you'll start getting ones that are not that are not the correct category. So let's go to page 2 here, and I bet you we'll get some. Okay, here we go. So Cohen is criminal justice, and then Dobbs on the second, you finally get to one that's an attorney, and then you get down here, it's trial attorney, then more criminal justice, and then attorney. But you can see that Google's rewarding the ones that are using the correct categories on the first page. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that your primary category is set to your main practice area. Now, there's also some other kind of tricky things that happen sometimes. So sometimes what will happen is there will be categories that Google will actually switch the categories. So what you want to do is you want to actually look to see which categories the law firms are actually using. So a perfect example of this is family law attorneys, because a lot of times family law attorneys want to rank for family law attorneys. So let's say family law attorney. So what happens is you come in here and you'll go into here, and you'll see, so there's Seesum's Law Group, family law attorney, Fulmer, family law attorney, Amanda Salcido, family law attorney, Monk Law Firm, family law attorney. Now, I want to show you something else here. Let's do divorce lawyer. And we're going to look at the same listing here. But what you're going to see is that sometimes the categories are different. So I'm actually going to pull these side by side. Let's see if I can pull this off here. Okay. So let's see. Here's Monk, divorce lawyer, and here's Monk Law Firm, family lawyer. So which one are they, though? How do you know which one is the actual correct category? And what you want to do is you want to start, because it's different for every search. So what you want to do is you want to start looking at what are the searches that you want to rank for, who are the law firms that are consistently at the top, and what are the categories that they have selected. So what you can do is you can actually click on this one. You can see Monk Law Firm right here. And you can see right here, it actually says divorce lawyer in Lakeland, Florida, even though it says family law attorney right here, right? And if we go to the other window right here, you can see pops up, same thing, divorce lawyer, Lakeland, Florida. So a lot of these are the same law firms. Now, we don't care about the ads because the ads are paying to be there. They could say dentist for all, if it doesn't matter, they're going to still show up, right? So what you want to do is you want to click on these and you want to see, so this is Seesum's Law Group, family law attorney. You can see right here. And then there's Fulmer, family law attorney. And then there's Amanda Salcido, family law attorney. And there's Monk Law Firm. Now, Monk Law Firm is divorce lawyer. And then there's Best Law. And that is also, oh, that's actually lawyer. So they came up for lawyer. And that might be because Lakeland isn't a huge area. And then you got David Sneed. He's a divorce lawyer. So, but what you can see is that the first ones that popped up, and let me go back to divorce lawyer again. I just want to make sure. Divorce lawyer. But what you can do is you can look at the first ones that are popping up, and you can see that for the most part, they've all got family law attorney as the primary category, right? And then they have divorce lawyer as a secondary category. So let's see, back to Monk. All right, so let's see, so Monk is divorce lawyer. But what's interesting is that he's number one for divorce lawyer, and notice that he's the highest ranking, and he's got divorce lawyer as his category. So it's something to think about. Sometimes you have to make a little bit of a Sophie's choice here. But a lot of times what you can do is if you can get in the 3-pack and you have the highest number of reviews, then you'll get the phone calls anyway. So we got divorce lawyer, we've got family law attorney, we've got family law attorney, we've got lawyer. Okay, so that's kind of an outlier. And then you've got divorce lawyer. You got family law attorney. You got divorce lawyer. Okay, so we're pretty clearly seeing that Google is really placing a heavy favor on family law attorneys. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your Google My Business profile, and this is not a real business. This is just a law firm that I just play around with this listing every once in a while for demo purposes. But where you're going to go, when you log in to your Google My Business profile, it's going to look like this, right? And you're going to click Info. Now, under here, right here where it says Lawyer, that's where you're going to enter your category. Now, I do want to caution you before you make any changes. There could definitely be an issue where you trigger a re-verification for your Google My Business profile. If you have an SEO company, first of all, you should ask them, why do I have the wrong category selected? And then you should consider switching SEO companies if they don't know this very basic thing. But you should also talk to them and let them handle switching your category for you, because if it triggers a re-verification, it could definitely cause an issue. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it happens. It's totally random, up to Google. Don't say I didn't warn you, but but the problem is that it is necessary to switch a category to switch. You know, you're gonna have to do it, but I just letting you know that is something that could happen. And if you do get hit with a re-verification, basically what that means is they're gonna send a postcard to your address with a code on it that you're gonna have to enter, and it usually takes about a week or two. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't make the rules. It's just what happens. So what you do is you come in here, you click this pencil. Now, you do not want your primary category to be lawyer, right? So, for example, if this was a family law attorney, we want it to be family law attorney. Now, if you wanted to kind of go for that divorce lawyer play, you could come in here, you could type divorce lawyer, and you can do that. Now, it's kind of up to you if you're seeing what Google is returning. We typically want to go with what the crowd is doing, because we look at what is Google rewarding the most, and we want to do that. So if this is a family law attorney, we would do like family law attorney there. And then what we'll do is we'll add other categories. Now, one of the cool things about Google is you can type in attorney, and you can see all different types of attorneys that they have here. So there's Social Security, administrative, real estate, immigration, bankruptcy, employment, district attorney, elder law attorney, family law attorney, insurance attorney, civil law attorney, trial attorney, tax attorney, patent attorney, attorney referral service, right? Now, you can also do lawyer, and for some reason, they've got lawyer in here also. They've got medical lawyer. They've got divorce lawyer, which is a little different. So if I was a family law attorney, I would do family law attorney, then I would do a divorce lawyer, and then divorce is another special one because they also have divorce service for some unknown reason. And then what you can do is you can also add in some additional ones. So like I know there's legal services, there's trial attorney. So, if you do trials. But what I typically do, what we typically do is we try to add everyone that would be applicable. So type in lawyer. You can do lawyer. You can do, let's see, attorney. So if you're a family law attorney, you can do civil law attorney. You could be a trial attorney. I know there's legal services. You could add legal services in there. Let's see, is there anything else that I missed in here? Yeah, but this is typically what we do. Now, there's another one that. Now, for some reason, it didn't show up. But if you're a criminal defense attorney, you would use criminal justice attorney, right, as your main category. Now, sometimes, if you have too many categories selected, sometimes you might not want to do that. And what will happen is if you Google yourself. So, for example, if you go here and you type Morgan, Orlando. I'm not affiliated with Morgan. Actually, they're probably a bad example because they have a lot of offices. Let's say Monk Law Firm, Lakeland. Now, if for some reason you Google yourself and this box does not appear, then it may be that you've selected too many categories and you just need to remove a few categories. We've seen that happen before. So if that happened, then I would remove some of these. I would do divorce lawyer, divorce service lawyer, legal services. I believe there's also law firm. Yeah, you can do that as well. And I would apply all those. So basically, so now what we've got here is our primary category is family law attorney, and our additional categories are lawyer, law firm, divorce service, divorce lawyer. And actually what I would do here is I would probably make my, you can't move them around. What I would do is I would make my first additional category divorce lawyer. So divorce lawyer, and then I would do divorce service, and then I would do law firm, and then I would do legal services, and then I would do attorney. And then if you wanted to do the other ones, is attorney not in here? Is it lawyer? Maybe it's lawyer. Lawyer. That's what I would do. And then if you wanted to add trial attorney and civil law attorney, you could do that as well, but it's not 100% necessary. But if you do this and you get your categories correct, then you're going to fix a lot of your problems. And there's so many times when I see lawyers that have this basic step, and even worse, I see lawyers that have marketing companies that miss this very, very basic step for just selecting your Google My Business profile. And there's so many very, very simple things like this that you can do for your Google My Business profile that can absolutely just make it so much easier to rank. And when you rank in Google, when someone searches divorce lawyer or criminal defense lawyer or family law attorney and you show up at the top of here, you get tons of free leads. So it's super, super important that you go through here and you check every single thing and make sure that every single one of these is correct. Now, if you want to learn a lot more really easy, really practical ways to grow your law firm and rank higher in the Google, rank higher in the Google Maps, then I've got two things for you. One, I do have an event that's coming up here very, very soon. I think it's actually next week. And if you're watching this video before the event, it's going to be July 1st is when I'm going to be presenting. I'm actually working with Bill Hauser on the SMB Summit coming up next week. That's going to be July 1st of 2021. You can get your tickets somewhere around this video to that event, and I'm going to show you. It's basically I'm doing the entire day, and I'm showing you step by step every single thing that you need to know to get your law firm ranked in the Google 3-pack. A lot more stuff than just this. Categories is just one sliver of what we're going to be teaching, but a lot of practical stuff that you can do. No tech ability is required, nothing like that. Now, if you don't want to go to that event or the event has already passed, there's also a course that I have called the GMB Market Domination course. And basically what that does is that shows you every single thing that you need to know step by step to actually get yourself ranked in the Google 3-pack. It's very non-technical. It's all extremely easy to do. And all you have to do is click the link below this video. So if the event has not happened yet, then click the link below, grab your tickets to the event. If the event has passed, then you can go ahead and you can grab the GMB Google My Business Domination crash course today. So either way, let me know if you have any questions about this or anything else about ranking your law firm in the Google 3-pack, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.